Namaste, people. Welcome to the show Get That Green. I'm your host Pooja Arvi. This podcast was created as a part of Podcast Lab by India Film Project in association with Anchor by Spotify. Hello, audience. I know you are all doing good. So today you must be waiting eagerly to know who is today's guest, right? I know you are eagerly waiting. So let me just tell you a brief introduction about today's guest. Okay, so we already aware that we need more sustainable products so as to reduce plastic pollution and all the emissions which are accounting from the consumerism. So you will have a question, okay, we want to do that, but where do we start from? So here there is an online aggregator platform in which they are providing various sustainable products, and also there are products which are cruelty free, totally vegan, and also they are promoting the plastic free products. So that is the name known as Going Zero. So this is the online platform where they are doing this, providing the business overall service, a marketplace. So now let me introduce the person behind this who ignited this idea, that is Naman Sharma. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hi everyone. Hi beautiful listeners. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
It's my pleasure, sir. Okay, so wanted to ask you one thing, that there are so many other products also, like right now coming up booming. So one thing I would like to ask you is that I need you to explain like what is that Going Zero doing, and how is it exactly different from other products in the market? Like a brief
Uh,
introduction about this to our audience.
okay. I think we are the conscious people who are connected with the nature, and we need a various reason to believe any brand. So I share some observation. I think like the person who is connected with nature, either they are connected with the nature either through just because some sort of incident or just because of some sort of observation.
Correct.
So I don't talk about my personal incident because it that will be too much negative for this conversation, but I share some observation that help me to bring Going Zero. So first observation is like there is the term waste. So when we observe the term waste, there is nothing called waste in the nature. Even what is waste for one species is a resources for like another species.
Yeah.
So that is all like prime motto. And second most important thing is like, even we have done a lot of research on the waste. So the term is like they directly or indirectly. Suppose we are visiting Jodhpur, and at the time we are paying 300 rupees to visit beautiful Mehrangarh Fort. Same like what we are doing if we are visiting to Uttarakhand or maybe Himalaya. So technically we are not paying anything. Same if we are buying anything from any shop, we are paying something and we are getting something. So this is called as a fair trade. So with Going Zero, we are trying to bring the circular economy where we are not even taking from the nature, but we are paying double. And the first important part, which I have just mentioned about the waste. So what sort of packaging to delivering, everything is done in that way so that we don't make that much of it. So yeah, this is all about Going Zero. And most important thing is like the only topmost mission is about Going Zero, is to become a face of eco ethical brand that cannot be done alone. So we have a Going Zero Foundation which is also supporting small initiatives, that is like plantation drive, beach cleaning and other things. So yeah, this is Going Zero.
Yo, that's great, like, and you mentioned that there was certain instances which made you to like drag your attention towards this waste concept. If you are
Mhm.
comfortable with, can you at least to say some extent like what was exactly happening, like which made you like to start this, if it's fine for you?
Yeah, definitely. So as I mentioned about the waste, so I believe you have also asked me about that, what sort of products we have and how different we are from the market.
Yes.
So first of all, I say that if we are eco conscious and if we are concerned about the nature, I know that we have different sort of classifications. So one person who is concerned about the nature, they may not be like much aware about the like animal liberty. A person who is like concerned about the animal liberty, either like they are not consuming proper leather or something, so at the time they may not be very flexible about the plastic waste and something. So the type of product which we have is like it's not very much exclusive, they are for all, even if you are concerned about the nature and if you are not. The product which we have is like 100% cruelty free. Along with that, the packaging and the like the delivery, that will be 100% plastic free. And the very important part is all of the product has been made in a batch, natural, and have the essence of local. So imagine you are buying product 100% real coconut oil that is coming directly from the South India, and you are buying bamboo product that is from Northeast. So this is like it's a platform for change makers and people who can buy products, that also a change maker.
Yeah, that's actually a cool concept, getting the source from the all the different places and giving an online platform where it's accessible and available to all the people of the country. So, is there any international marketing happening as of now, or like it's only based in India right now?
So yeah, right now we are from India, but as our brand has been expanding, we are recently recognized by Startup India as well, and recently acknowledged by
Oh,
Government of
great.
Rajasthan through iStart portal. So we are also trying to expand our operations for international as well. So it's what I am just saying. It's not an e-commerce brand, but also become a face of eco-ethical brand. So there will be multiple entities for going zero. You can see like I know a person who is like very much concerned about zero waste. They, if they are having some sort of event, they like suppose a wedding, they are also concerned how much food waste, how much like waste it is happening. So we are
Yeah.
also trying to expand or like operation in event management as well. Suppose real estate as well. So there will be multiple entities, multiple vertical integration that will be done. And also, as you have mentioned, yeah, international operations will also be there.
Oh, that's great. Like getting like recognized by Startup India and all. It's going to be a great way, I guess, for going zero. Sir, also one part I would like to like I want you to elaborate, that is packaging, because in India we know that not only in India, in all the parts of the world, the packaging accounts for the most amount of waste accumulation, that is which is plastic. So I would like you to
Mhm.
answer this part in a more elaborate way so that our audience can understand how exactly the packaging material and the process behind is going on in going zero.
Okay, so I believe in the starting of the podcast you have mentioned about the consumerism. So that is a very important part. And in terms of packaging, so right now how we are doing that. So all of the vendors, those are associated with us. They are free to use any sort of paper packaging or any sort of that sort of packaging which directly or indirectly harming the nature. So recently we also see that like Pollution Control Board recently slapped India's two giant for excess e-commerce packaging, and e-commerce packaging and e-commerce plastic pollution is a very much big concern for India as well. So I think like that is also done by this, and we also provide support to our vendors, what sort of packaging, including newspaper, cardboards, and other thing. And we are also working on a patented technology in which like what sort of packaging which we are using, that will be 100% plantable packaging. So even if you are throwing that packaging, that will be turned into a beautiful plant, flower plant, which we can see.
Wonderful, wonderful concept. That will be a great, huge success, I can say, in terms of packaging. Because one thing is that for sure it will reduce the cost. And also, the second thing is it's not causing any impact to the environment, which is the main concern. So, I guess it will be a
Yeah, yeah,
win
yeah.
win.
And yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it
Yeah.
will be
So
a.
the thing which I was,
Yeah, continue.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sir,
you
please.
continue. You continue. I think that will be that.
Yeah, I was just about to say that it's a win-win situation because it will be profitable to you and as well as for the environment because it will not cause any other impacts. And one thing I wanted to ask sir regarding that paper and cardboard packaging, because as of now we know that apart from plastic, paper and all those like regarding newspapers and all, they are the like higher amount of waste packaging materials. So I guess if you have like if you really get that patented technology, wherein you can use those technologies instead of that, I guess it will be a still better option, I can say. In my point of view, I was just saying. Yeah, you can just
Yes.
continue.
Yes. So yeah, the same thing. That's why like we are, there is a no specific definition what is like ethical for us. So that's why our brand name is Going Zero. We are constantly evolving. We are the part of community. So we are getting suggestions like good people like you, the listeners which you have. So we are getting suggestions and we are constantly evolving how we can be better. So it's a Going Zero.
Oh, great. That's a really awesome project, like having the title itself, Going Zero, Reduce the Waste. Yeah. So, one more thing, sir.
Yes.
We know that recently climate change summit also happened by the UN Climate Change Committee and all. So, I would like to ask regarding this concept, like in your perspective, what you can say about climate change, and are there any key suggestions from your side? Since you have seen the like market point of view and also the supply and demand has to be maintained, so I want you to answer on the keeping
Mhm.
all that in mind, like any three factors or suggestions to the listeners regarding climate change.
Yeah, I believe that bureaucracy and business are the key important factors. Those can decide the policies of any country. So even if you see like US is the biggest like most powerful country just because of we can say they are like weapons, their defense industry, their software industry mainly are the key person. So I'm just taking an example of Geo in India side. So even before Geo, we cannot expect the cheap internet in India. Even the politician was working so hard to bring BSNL at the time. So even we can say people can bring change and politician can also bring change. But I think like industry and business are the most important. Those can make people aware of all those things. And I think if people demand genuinely and right thing, that can also be a major change.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say?
uh, yeah, about I think like the thing which I would like to say to youth is specifically we are seeing school children are much concerned about the compared to our like modern youth. I think
Yeah.
first three things which you can which we can start. So first of all we can open our senses. Even like when I ask people to leave plastic, ask people to leave like cruelty based food and other thing, they say okay, what we do, we leave everything and go to Himalayas. So I say that no, you don't need to leave that much of. Even a small change can bring like a much more impact. So first of all you just need to open your senses, open your observation when you see whatever happening around you. And if you feel that lot of negative things is happening, like deforestation, you see that cruelty is also a big part, lot of pandemics are also coming. So I believe you can also be a trapped in eco anxiety. So in that I strongly say to youth that you just change your perspective, because a lot of positive things is also happening around you. So just change your Instagram feed, change your friends, those are like keep saying about negative things. Just see that there are a lot of positive things. And third and most important thing to or modern youth, just be the part of change. I'm not saying that you should just do a major thing. You should participate in politics, you should wearing people. Even if you are making very small change, that can also be a big impact. And one bonus tip, I think that will be a life changing. Start meditating. Meditation change can everything, because it can make you conscious. And I think the biggest impact, one like a person who is connected with the nature, that should be the conscious. So I think that should have.
Very well said, sir. That was like quite a few insights regarding the climate change, and as well as one how can handle the eco anxiety, as you correctly mentioned. So I would also like to say that you were saying regarding how we can do the concentrating on positive things, and also that is the main motto of our podcast, that to spread the positive stories and as well as to give hopes to people that actually we can change this global warming and all the climate change and tackle these things in the coming decades. So yeah, thank you
Mhm.
for coming to the show, sir. It was great pleasure to talking to you, and I really thank you for sparing time for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for listening to this by sparing your time.
And also, I would like to apologize because last week I was unable to upload any episode as I was caught with my exams and other schedules. So, here is the new episode for this week, and I hope I will continue like uploading every week next time. And also, if you want to know more about Going Zero, you can definitely check out their website. I will put the link in the description. If you have any suggestions or insights for the coming episodes, please reach out to your host via email prv480172@gmail.com, and you can connect with me on my Instagram handle at Namaste People. Bye bye until next week. So stay tuned.